All right, my lovely friends, here we are together again on this Tuesday, November 17th, 2020. Here's the story. There are several. Right now, stock futures are pointing towards a lower open across the board. What's the reason behind this today, right now? Well, we just got the weakest retail sales number in 6 months. Again, going right back to what we all know. We have an economy in free fall. Meanwhile, just yesterday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 hit new all-time record highs. I mean, the market and the economy are completely disconnected. Let's talk a little further. This morning on Bloomberg, they had former Fed President William Dudley, who admitted that the Federal Reserve is backstopping the stock market. They're running the show. The Fed is running the entire show right now, and easy money is the only reason why the stock market hit an all-time record high yesterday and an all-time record high the week before that. This will continue despite the fact that stock futures are lower right now off of this abysmal retail sales number. This will continue. It's not going to stop. I've outlined right here for you that the economic meltdown that we are in is going to get worse, but that does not mean that the stock market is not going to hit record freaking high. It's a freak show. I always say, this is a freak show. The disconnect here between the market and the economy is going to get greater. The gap is going to get greater. But you see this gap in the middle here? At one point, that gap is going to fill. It's going to fill. It's just a matter of time. The distortions that exist in this market right now are off the Richter scale. And the Federal Reserve is literally creating zombie companies, zombie corporations. Our government, which is supposed to be of the people, by the people, for the people, billions, tens of billions of bailouts for failing corporations as well. But that's the way it is in this new world order scenario that we are in right now. I think we all know that. Let's talk about a few other things here. The U.S. 10-year yield did come down slightly. 0.88. Dollar is weaker right now, which is actually kind of a surprise. You would expect to see a little knee-jerk into the dollar here with the abysmal retail sales number. Okay, whatever. We'll see how that plays out. Crude oil is under pressure right now. Gold and silver are kind of flat. Slight pressure on silver. Gold has a fractional gain right now, but Bitcoin is over 17,000. In fact, cryptocurrencies, again, all the big ones are getting bid higher across the board. No surprise to you at all whatsoever. Again, look, there are some that are looking for alternative investments here. Seems like Bitcoin is the one that's really catching a bid right now. It's going much, much higher in my view. So we'll see. We'll see how that whole thing plays out here. But the one thing we can all be certain about is the distortions that we are now seeing in the market will continue. And not just continue, but get worse until they don't. But this is opportunity, like I always say, for you and for me to understand what we need to do and when we need to do it. When do we need to do it? Right freaking now. With regard to the stock market here, I still believe sincerely you should be long here. You should be buying this market with the promise of trillions of dollars in more debt being created out of thin air. The market's going to go up and the economy is going to free fall further. And like I said to you, we're going to get a stimulus package at one point here. It will be one installment. We're going to get more installments of this. I'd say we're going to get, including the one that's coming up, whenever that may be, we're going to get three. We're going to get three installments, and then we'll see. Maybe Who knows? Maybe this whole thing will normalize at that point. I have no idea. Look, I'm trading the market I have, putting myself in the right spots while this thing around us continues to unfold. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's mind-blowing to see an economy in free fall. More proof today with this retail sales number, lowest print in 6 months, and the stock market continues to hit record highs. Doesn't it seem kind of odd to you? I would imagine it would. But anyway, the stock market is not the economy, although some politicians will point at the stock market to try to tell you, hey, look at the stock market. We're doing great. We're booming. It's tremendous. No, that means that person or these people do not understand the market whatsoever. But it's used as a distraction. That's what politics is all about. All right, with that said, I'm out of here. Love you a lot. Oh, one more thing, a big one. On my website, traderschoice.net, I have done something pretty cool for all of you. I'm making updates to the website incrementally. A lot of you had suggested them. Well, what I did just yesterday, if you scroll down on the second page, I put a new charting system there for you. And on top of that, most of you know that I'm going to be trading the ETF SPY, which tracks the S&P 500. So I put a nice gauge there that tells you buy or sell. And then right below that is the charting system. Look, I am working as hard as I can to try to make this as simple for you as possible, putting out trading systems all free. I put out 2 recently, an intraday trading system, a swing trade system. And for those of you that are having a hard time getting it to work, I made it even simpler on my website right here. Just go check it out. You traders out here, those of you that are interested in seeing how a charting system works, it's all there. It's pretty much everything you need, and I mean that, to destroy this market is on my website for free. So take advantage of that. All right, I'm out of here. See you later.